Soil. The topmost layer of the Earth's crust forms soil. Soil is important for all forms of life on the Earth. Plants need soil to grow. Animals need soil for shelter.
We depend on plants and animals for food and on soil for shelter.
Formation of soil. Soil is formed from the weathering of rocks and minerals. It takes over hundreds or thousands of years to form the upper layer of the soil. The hard and strong rocks are continually heated up by the sun's heat
And cooled down by rain.
These continuous attacks of natural forces like wind, heat, and the sun and water develop cracks and break the rocks into small pieces. Dead plants and animals get decomposed and mixed with these tiny rock particles. This process continues for several years and forms soil. What do we find in soil? Soil is a mixture of living and non-living things like inorganic matter, organic matter, air, and water. The inorganic matter can be in the form of sand, silt, clay, pebbles, or different sizes of rocks. Organic matter can be anything like dead animals and plants. The two non-living things are air and water. Without air and water, the tiny organisms found in soil cannot live, grow, and help dead animals to decay. Layers of soil. Look at the given picture. You will see the different layers of soil. The uppermost layer is the top layer we walk upon. It is dark in color and rich in nutrients. This layer is made up of loam and humus, that remains of plants and animals. This layer is called topsoil. Beneath the topsoil, you see the lighter colored subsoil. This layer has sand, silt, clay, and mineral deposits. Only few plants or trees have roots long enough to reach the subsoil. Beneath the subsoil, you see the layer of stones and rocks. The upper part has slightly broken rocks. Plant roots do not penetrate into this layer. Very little organic material is found in this layer. The lower part has unweathered rock, bedrock layer. Types of soil. There are three main types of soil. Different types of soil have different color, texture, and composition. Sandy soil contains big sand particles. It is dry and rough to touch. This soil does not hold much water. Very few plants grow in this type of soil. This soil is found in deserts, river banks, and seashore. Clayey soil contains of very fine particles. It is sticky to touch and hold lot of water. Only few plants like wheat and rice grow well in this type of soil. Potters also use this to make pots. Loamy soil is a mixture of sandy and clayey soil. It has good air and water holding capacity. It also has humus that is good for the growth of plants. Soil erosion. The top layer of soil called topsoil is soft and light and it can be carried from one place to another due to the action of wind and water. This results in the removal of topsoil. The removal of topsoil by the action of wind and water is called soil erosion. The amount of soil removed by soil erosion is balanced by the amount of soil formed in nature. But due to some human activities, this removal of topsoil is faster than the soil forming process. To control it, we need to take some steps. Soil conservation. Protection of soil from erosion is known as soil conservation. We should follow some simple steps to conserve soil. Planting trees. The roots of trees bind the soil firmly together and do not allow it to be easily washed or blown away. Therefore, we must plant more and more trees. Constructing dams. Flood is one of the main causes of soil erosion. We should construct dams at places where the river strikes against banks to control the flow of water and hence flood. Terrace farming. People living on hills make terraces along the slopes to grow crops. These terraces reduce the flow of water and prevent soil erosion. This method of farming is called terrace farming.